Okay, this is the phase shifter vaporizer filter that I was talking about, and I've got a used one out here that was been in the field, and this is what it's going to look like inside. You notice it's a pretty big reservoir, and it stores about a quart of ammonia, and there is a line here with an 021 orifice that drains from the bottom of this into the backside of the phase shifter core. So this is the supply, this is the power supply that goes to the phase shifter core. And so it's very important to keep this material cleaned up, and because you've always got a quart flow going through there, so we have a filter that's inside this housing, and it's sitting right about there. And the end cap that goes in there, showing here, has a stack of magnets. And so when it goes together, it fits in like this, and so your phase shifter can be pulled apart and cleaned up annually. It's got a lot of capacity, and it stores this material for cooling, and this is in the corners. When your pump's still turning, you want to keep that ammonia chilled, or when you're first starting up in the morning, you want to store about a quart, let it drain down. That's why this pressure gauge is on here, so you can actually watch this drain down. There's a check valve located here on the back side, so it can't backflow back into the manifold or the source point. So once it's in the housing, it's trapped, and it drains out through the phase shifter, providing the coolant supply to slightly chill the ammonia. Okay, so there is one more component that's in this system, and you'll notice we call this a 72T in our book with this green tape around it, and there's a small little T-jet screen in here as an extra safety, and it's right here at this point where you screw this out. It's on this adapter right here, so if you screw this adapter out, you'll see that 72T element that's in there. Cut it. Can you go get me one? This is the little T-jet strainer that's in the 72T, and so periodically you'll need to pull this out and clean it also. But it's actually a safety. So the primary filtration is done with this larger filter here in the magnets, and then this is the ultimate trap here, so it keeps this small orifice running. You see it's very small, this orifice. This has virtually no flow going through it, about a pint a minute typically. That depends on the pressure. So that small orifice needs a little bit of protection, and that's what that does, and that keeps you in the tractor seat. And so you need to do an annual inspection of that filter. If you haven't done that annually, you're going to eventually want to, because there's a lot of powder and rouge in the system. So this filter is going in here, and then the end cap goes in here, the magnets go in there, and that's how you make a phase shifter work very reliably. Very low flow rates.